Hey playa, when you like someone that's older than you, starting a conversation or even asking them out might seem like an impossible task to do. Even with the difference of 1 year between your ages can make you feel like they're so much older than you. But don't worry, in this video I'm going to share my strategy for approaching someone that's older than you and confidently asking them out. This is the question I've come across a lot. It's usually a situation where someone likes an older sibling's friend, someone that's older in school, or someone that's older that they grew up with. If the answer you're looking for here is that age is just the number, then it doesn't really take into account the possibility as to whether or not your relationship with them could work. So before we tackle how to create a situation when you can ask them out, let's look at some of the potential deal breakers that might get in the way. If the person you want to ask out is a friend of your older sibling, then there's a chance that awkwardness might pop up there. Your sibling might want to keep you and their friends completely separate so that they don't mix worlds. And even if their friend is someone that you see regularly, they may also view you like a younger sibling because that's how your sibling is presenting you to them. And that same type of mentality also applies to someone you grew up knowing. Even though you've gotten older and have started to develop real feelings for them, if they were there to observe your growth from awkward and shy teenager to respectable young adult, they may still see you as that young kid. And because they still see you as that young kid, it can be hard for them to develop a romantic connection with you because they just cannot imagine it. I do want to separate the third case, and this is simply a situation where the person you like is just a little bit older than you or potentially in a higher grade. I think this type of situation is a lot more manageable, but my rule of thumb is to always stick within the grade levels of your school. For example, if you're in middle school, try to stick within dating between 6th grade and 8th grade, or if you're in high school, try to stick between 9th and 12th. I know this differs from school to school, so do whatever your school follows. But going after someone in a higher grade can be tough because with every new grade, there are new challenges you face where that person might feel that you being younger may not understand yet. 8th graders might be focused on what high school to go to, 9th and 10th graders might be focused on SAT prep, and 11th and 12th graders might be preparing themselves for college. It's a really weird way to look at it, but that's sometimes how people look at it. And if there's an even wider age gap, like high school to college, you two might have completely different life experiences or life goals in that moment, making it that much harder to have a relationship. You're not watching this video to learn how to not ask someone out older than you want to know how to do it, so I'm going to share those tips with you now. A huge part of building a romantic connection is to develop a persona where you're displaying confidence and maturity that's well beyond your age. A good way to go about that is to be inquisitive, and that simply means to ask them questions that would be relevant to someone at their age and their stage of life. If you can ask them or talk to them about things that are relevant to someone in their age range, then it'll be a whole lot easier for them to open up and talk to you as if you guys see eye to eye. You can always ask them questions like, how's their school day going? What do they have planned for the weekend? What are some of their hobbies? Or just other general things to get them to open up to you. Plus, if you know they're at the age where they're preparing for something big, whether it's moving out, getting a car, going to college, whatever it is, that's something you can approach the conversation talking about. Another thing that tends to slip under the radar when it comes to asking out someone older than you is how you're presenting your own image. Now, I'm by no means suggesting you change who you are, but I do think you should be more conscious of how you dress, how you speak to others, and what you choose to share with the world. I know that sometimes when you're younger, you might say or do stupid things just because they're funny or you're just having a good time, but your crush might not see it that way. As you get older and as they get older, those may be things that they're paying a little bit more attention to, so you want to start paying attention to them now so that you can be on their level. And if you don't know where to start, try to ask a variety of your different friends, guys, girls, and everyone else to observe you and to see what you can do to make yourself appear a little bit more mature to take it up a notch. Finally, one of the toughest challenges you may encounter is actually finding a way to interact with them. Because they're older, you may just not ever run into them. That's why it's so important to find mutual connections that the two of you may have, whether it's a group of friends, someone you know, a relative, whatever it may be. Do the two of you share any kind of group settings, whether it's going to church together, playing sports after school, or going to any kind of family event where you see them? If you see these type of opportunities pop up, try to find someone that the two of you have in common that can help bring you together. Sometimes the space that exists between you two can be filled with a mutual friend, and that mutual friend can talk you up to them and help them see you in a more romantic light. And the beauty of having someone to talk you up is that you're already pre-approved. Your mutual friend already likes you, so it's totally possible for your crush to see you on an equal level. What do you think though? Do you like someone that's older than you? What is the age difference between you and the person you want to ask out? Leave your comment below and we'll talk about it. So when the time comes for you to finally ask them out, you'll have already built the groundwork for a romantic connection. You'll know what their hobbies are, you guys have shared your interests with each other, and you'll truly feel, both of you, like age really is just the number. As always guys, love and peace.